Next up on our 2024 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Geneva Eagles girls golf team. Head coach Randy Aram. So, Coach, welcome. Why don't you start out? Just give us a quick preview. What can we expect out of your team this season?
Well, they have really developed from last year. We had a 2-8 record last year. The girls have already started off with a 2-0 record so far this year. So they're doing really well. They've improved greatly. So we have 5 seniors with us this year. We just graduated 2 last year. So we basically have 11 golfers coming back, 5 of them which are seniors.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's a lot of experience there. How much has that contributed to your 2-0 start?
Well, that shows a big improvement on their part. So they got that puts a challenge on them to continue on to continue to improve their golf game as the season goes along, and we'll see how that goes.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. I will follow up with you after I talk with Sophia. Sophia, for the folks at home, just go ahead and introduce yourself, name, grade, and give us your 9-hole average.
I'm Sophia. I'm going to be a senior this year, and I usually average around like low 50s.
Okay. When did you start playing, Sophia?
Freshman year.
All right. How much have you grown as a player since then?
I've grown a lot, actually. I was playing in the high 70s when I started, and I've dropped my score a ton by now.
Where have you gotten the most confident? Which clubs?
I'm a little bit better with like my mid irons, but I've improved a lot with my driver and my short game.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the short game. That's where you can really increase your score or decrease it. You trim off a couple of strokes each hole around that short game. But what's been the biggest challenge for you learning to play golf?
Definitely staying consistent throughout the holes. Usually I would try to drop off by the time I got like a couple holes in.
When you look at your scores from freshman year in the 70s to now, how much lower do you think you can get this year?
I think I could drop into the 40s for sure.
All right. And how are you handling the mental aspect of the game? I mean, obviously you've got to get your swing right and, deal with the distances and things like that. But one bad shot could lead to a second bad shot. How do you kind of, reset yourself after maybe making a poor shot so you don't turn it into a bad hole?
I just remember that the one shot doesn't really matter that much and that we can improve like throughout. So I just keep on going and keep my head up.
With 5 seniors on the team, I have to imagine there's a lot of experience in there. Is that group really passing down their knowledge to the younger kids?
Yeah, I think it helps a lot to have some people that have already been here for a couple years try to teach the younger ones kind of the ropes of it and help them to love the sport.
Who are some of the other girls on the team playing well so far?
Kaden Siegel's doing really good. Sarah Cybolski, she's a junior this year. And we have Chloe Dodge and Gabby Clue on the varsity.
All right. And what are your goals for this season?
Make it down to the 40s consistently. That'd be really nice. And to have a better year and hopefully win a little bit more.
All right. Well, good luck to you this fall.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, right back to you. I had Sophia kind of talk about some of the other golfers. Who has impressed you here in the early part of the season?
Well, Sophia has really she's really matured mentally as far as the game goes. As you know, for golf, it's pretty tough on the younger kids. But she has really matured mentally. And like she said, she has a bad shot. She just moves on, puts that in behind her. She also mentioned Gabby Clue. She's our other senior that plays on the varsity team. She does really well. We have Ava Sabo that's getting a little bit of varsity time. Macy Schmidt and Abby Johnson getting some play time. She mentioned our juniors, Sarah Cybalski and Chloe Dodge. They're really doing well. They're improving as the day goes by. We have one sophomore playing on our varsity. That's Caden Segal. She's doing a really well job. Listening to the older kids, developing her game as well as along the way. Sorry. So, we're very pleased with the progress of the kids so far.
That sounds like you're off to a great start. What do you think the ceiling is for this team?
Pardon me?
I was saying you're off to a great start, but what do you think the ceiling is for this team? What can they accomplish?
Well, they're definitely going to continue to drop their scores, and that's our number one goal, is have them keep improving their game of golf. And wins or losses comes depending on how the other team does. We're going to play our game, and where we end up is where we end up on the match.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and Sophia taking some time out of the day to preview your season, and wish you the best of luck this fall.
Thank you.